What's up? I'm Skeeter. Original YBI, 1977. I grew up on Yosemite and Elmhurst, but I lived on Martindale and Elmhurst. That was my stomping ground. That's where it all began. That's where YBI started. We was like all brothers. All our mothers loved each other and loved all of us. You know what I'm saying? Spend the night over each other's house. We played little league sports, you know, did our little thing. This is 76 when we actually formed.
How old were you at that point?
16. It was some older cats in the hood, you know. Glass Hills, Borsellini's, all that, you know what I'm saying, them dirty 38s.
This quiet-looking street is the dividing line between the city's two largest gangs, the Black Killers and the Errol Flynns. Youths blame the gang violence on unemployment.
They getting misled by, older adults, like, these people that be around, ain't got no job, walking around, committing a lot of crime. That's where they getting it from.
They had put down the actual founders of the gang, which would be Bone Man, God rest his soul, Umdu Allah. But him, WW, who's also dead, and Chuck Lynch, those are the three founders. And Baby Ray, Raymond Peoples. It's four of them. Them the four top dogs who led the gang. And we all followed. And
they were only slightly older though. They were
Chuck, Wayne, and Bone Man, I'm the same age as them. I'm 50 years old right now. You know what I'm saying? And the only living original leader is Chuck Lindsay right now. Chuck a lot.
So now tell me about the process of how that shit. How did you what was the first day someone got you to sell heroin? And how did that go?
Actually, man, just a young guy being defiant, not going to school. And I ran into some other guys like me with problems at home. You know, food stamps going down, dad cheating on mom, it's helter-skelter at home, you know what I'm saying? And
what was that neighborhood like before? I mean, even by 75, was it bad?
It was bad, but this was the neighborhood to grow up in. A zillion young girls to highlight. Man, we had apple trees, cherry trees all around this motherfucker. Everybody had jobs and they had their parents in the home.
A lot of people worked in the auto plants?
Yeah, for sure. And after the war, a lot of guys was coming home. And, that was that.
Were most of the businesses, or at least some of them, black owned?
Yes, they were black owned. They were black owned. Or they were Jews, who are the same as us. You know what I'm saying? Oppressed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And the Jews were moving out. They were trying to get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But they was cool. We didn't give them no static. And then eventually all the stores were black owned. You know what I'm saying? And around the time Mayor Young was in office, we were beginning to do our thing. And actually how I started getting down just by hanging out, man. We used to squeeze little stores. It was so many of us coming up in these little party stores, they didn't know how to handle us. We either stealing or we taking. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the trucks, robbing motherfuckers, all that old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And Bone Man, this cat Bone Man had turned me on to the game. Like, Young B, what you wanna do, man? What you gonna do?
So they knew you was in the street thugging.
Yeah. Actually, how I had made my bones, I had a fight with a guy who supposed to have been so tough, and I had held my own. I kind of got down on him, you know what I'm saying? And from then on, I didn't have them statics. Where a motherfucker back then, the word was pocket check. Run it. You know what I'm saying?
Which meant what?
Give me that money.
Strong arm robbery.
Yeah. And I'm like, nigga, shit, I ain't getting shit. He slapped me like a bitch, and I hit him with everything, the kitchen sink and everything. Cuffed him up and everything. And
what street was this? Do you remember that happened?
Broad Street in Elmhurst. Cause that was my stomping grounds back in the day when I was young. Like I said, man, Martindale and Elmhurst was like a playground for us. You know what I'm saying? it might have been 100 of us over there back then, you know what I'm saying? Just hanging out, trying to figure out something, you know what I'm saying? We was, back then, before they put the label on us, Young Boys Incorporated, we was Martindale Maniacs. You know, gangs had died. Used to be Earl Flynn's, Bishops, Shane Gang.
Detroit has had black gangs for years, but until recently they spent most of their time fighting each other. Now they have banded together and are staging mass attacks. They stopped a rock concert at downtown Cobo Hall last weekend. There were beatings and robberies. One woman, 47 youths arrested. Officials say at present a juvenile is arrested at 10 in the morning, is released at 3 in the afternoon, and comes back a hero to the other gang members.
Oh, that's East Side. West Side was FAs, that's the them Finkel Avenue boys, PAs, 8 Mile Sconies.
Oh, so that was even before YBI.
Yep. See, we never really was a gang. We just was maniacs. You know what I'm saying? We never really claimed that gang kind of bullshit. We just would stump a motherfucker from the police or whoever. If we can get on, we can get on. And motherfuckers, like I say, the older motherfuckers around the corner, they had their little thing going on with the Mexican mud. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no such thing as white dope. A nigga had never heard of it. Say like in 76, 77, we was still getting that motherfucking mud. But 78, when that motherfucking China white had hit, it took off. But like actually with me coming into the game, a motherfucker was getting used, man. Cause what you don't know, a motherfucker ain't gonna tell you. You got to learn it.
Who was Raymond the first guy you worked for?
Raymond was locked up. Say back then, it was an incident that happened on Living Noise. I think it was the Clover Bar.
Oh no, Bob Bolton's bar.
Right. Young cat, I forget his whole name, Mario, whatever. He had came in the bar was closed. Dude thought he was getting robbed. Killed dude at the door. So it started a little riot over here. And this old white guy got killed on Living Noise. Smashed his head with a cinder block. You know what I'm saying? They had Raymond and 4 other cats, the Living Noise 5. Had them locked up, right? And Raymond come up out of it. Everybody come up out of it. And
Beat the case.
yeah, he beat the motherfucking case. So we already was doing a little something. But out of the love for Raymond, they slid him right in. He had the gift of gab, he had the respect. Everybody loved him. Right on top. You know what I'm saying? Raymond, Chuck, Wayne, Bone Man. Them the guys. Okay, we all together. Everybody together. And everybody got their little crews though.
It's not called YBI at this point.
We ain't got no name. We ain't got no motherfucking name. So, but by we just basically, we call this the red zone. From Davidson to Joy Road, Living Noise, Dexter. Red zone. Skull and crossbones. Motherfucking and we held this down. You can't slang shit around here. We started eliminating all these old motherfuckers sitting up behind the door slanging shit, right? Get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Too many of us for y'all to deal with. They start bagging out, moving on, whatever. You know, little minor beefs or whatever. So we got this neighborhood on lock. And at the time, it always was a promise. Because actually what I realized by me knowing the game, Raymond them wasn't getting no motherfucking money. They was getting dicked on the ticket on the dope. And so they were workers with these famous motherfucking speeches, right? Young motherfucker, damn. We gonna take care of y'all in the end of the grind. But a motherfucker that they like, he get these little benefits. He always got weed money. He can go trick with one of these bitches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make sure he got
spots. So you really not get. How are you supposed to get paid?
Packs was going for $12, $10, $2 tops. All the tops go to you. Back then we was doing cellar meal packs, like it was sealed food, put in the freezer. So we would put the packs in. You know, when I got down, penny caps was just going out.
What was a penny cap?
A penny cap is a pill. A little plastic pill.
Oh, with heroin in it.
Yeah. You know, a little easy ass hookup. You know what I'm saying? That shit just went out. And so now we doing cellar meals. And motherfucking the game is slow. It's slow. We doing some hundreds. We ain't doing no thousands. We doing some hundreds. This is the grind. This is the proving ground. This is where we made our bones all through here. And one day that shit just boom. We finally had some motherfucking mud that was dynamite. And
He was rolling.
yeah. You know, just like far as hooking up mixed jab, quinine, dormants, heroin. It's a certain formula that you put on it. Always more cute and deep. But other motherfuckers was putting Teddies and Betties, which is T's and Blues or what, I don't even know what the fuck that bullshit was, but we was just using the straight up formula of what we was taught. It's an old motherfucker, Dr. Bombay. He was the master surgeon. He the one who taught everybody how to hook up. And the motherfuckers that taught me to hook up, B, you don't show nobody this. You know, I was well loved. A motherfucker let me off in the hookup room, you know what I'm saying? And far as you know, everybody couldn't go there. And everybody, they didn't want to teach everybody on that hookup tip.
How much would it be hooked up at a time?
A couple thousand, but it was distributed all up here on the west side. And we might have had like maybe 4 or 5 spots. So,
Like, where were the first spots at?
Martindale and Elmhurst, Dexter and Dwayne, Dexter and Tuxedo,
And this is what,
Atkinson and Dexter.
what year is this?
This is 77, 78.
So now, that's right about the time the YBI name came in. How did that act? I know the police kind of made the name, not made it up, but it went in the newspaper, and y'all just latched onto it.
Not so the police. It was the runners. We had this girl, Sally from the valley. You know, the big hands and all that, big man, Bobby and Fatty. You could say they original YBI because they helped us do the thing. And if a motherfucker would ask them, damn, who got it? Them young boys got it. Because we was all little kids. You know what I mean? So, them young boys got it. So it just stuck. So, by us surveying the ground, doing recon, we done got up on downtown, we done got up on some other spots. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfuckers are stamping their packs and they putting them in vanilla envelopes. You know what I'm saying? The coin envelopes. Okay, so we done moved to another level. We stamped that shit Young Boys Incorporated, not YBI, in cursive. Young Boys Inc.
Where'd you say you got the stamp made up on?
At Ruby's, up on Grand River and Joy Road. Used to be a little print shop right up there, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they used to make them for us real funky, right? So the motherfucking game, man, once we stamped it and we seen a new level of the game, I'm the first motherfucker, me and a couple other cats, Frankie D and Don Juan Fuji, we the first ones to go downtown, John Iron Erskine. And I was like, whoa, what the?
Wait, we'll talk about that.
Okay, we'll get back to that. Yeah. But as far as the west side, okay,
tell me that story about how the first time you got arrested and you hid the shit and Raymond came and got you, and tell us the personalities about Raymond and Wayne and Butch.
Butch still locked up on his bit. I don't know how much time he had did, right?
7 or something.
I had never even met Butch. I always done heard about him. Butch this, Butch that. It's just about us. This is all I know. But I detect a little animosity. I detect a little fear in motherfuckers that knowed him, and a lot of motherfuckers who didn't want him coming off into our thing. You know what I'm saying? But when I first get knocked off, I'm in the joint on Calvert and Dexter. I'm getting $100 a week in all the tops I can get. I got a sawed-off shotgun. Me and my man Gene Hackman. Two heads better than one. That's how we used to work it. There's always two motherfuckers in the spot. One motherfucker get the dough, one motherfucker work the bag. So we upstairs in a 4-family flat. This my first week getting down with the cylinder mills. Say like in a linen cabinet where you would keep your towels or whatever. It's a little crack up in the top. I'm putting the whole, instead of cutting the motherfucking packs off the sheets of the cylinder mill, I'm putting the whole sheet up in the whole 3 sheets up in the little crack. I got like some I done cut in my pocket. Back in the day, we don't watch no motherfucking TV. We got a little radio on low and a motherfucker. Your motherfucking HBO was the window. You watched the window 24/7. I'm sitting in the motherfucking window. My better half, Black Ridge, he done went to the store. He went to Coney Island or whatever. And I look up. Michigan Bell, little green truck out there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm watching them. They just bail out. It's about 7 motherfuckers bail out. Then a black cruiser roll up. Damn, here they come. I run back. I flush the packs I got. And I just sit on the motherfucking couch. Put the $100 I had in my sock. They come in with the bum rush. Hold on, what's going on? Mother. Bam, bam, bam. You know, the bum rush. You know how the police do. And you selling dope. You selling dope for Raymond Peoples. I don't even know. I'm up here to painting this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in here but a couch and a radio. Strip me butt naked. Kick me in my nuts hard than a motherfucker. When they take my sock off, they find the $100. Oh, here go our money right here. $20 marked money. Shh, I don't know what you talking about. Oh, they say I stuck to my motherfucking story. The motherfucking law don't say nothing. Only thing I got to say is I don't know nothing about nothing and don't know nobody. They beat my ass a couple hours in the basement. 1300. If you ever been in the basement at 1300.
1300 Bobby?
1300 Bobby. Typewriters broke, desks broke, chairs broke from where they. You know what I mean? That's they little bust your ass room. So they whooped me, put me in one of them little nasty ass cells for a little bit. Come on, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Catch your cab back on Martindale. And when I hit the corner, cause I ain't had no money, I had a little watch. I give it to the cab driver. Man, take me on Martindale and Elmhurst. You know what I'm saying? Just hold this till I pay. Lo and behold, when I hit the corner, the whole crew on the corner, about 60 strong. Yeah, what happened, B? This is Baby Ray, this Raymond people. What happened, B? I said, shit, they run up and what they say? I said, yeah, they asked all about it. What you say? I ain't say shit, I ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm fresh to the game, whatever. My motherfucking man. You know what I mean? That's Baby Ray. So, motherfucking, he say, B, this your new spot. Corner spot right there. They got this little motherfucker Charles. He putting up one of them flexible gates on the upstairs. It's a 2-family flat on the upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my mind, cause I ain't no motherfucking fool, and though I'm a baby. I'm like, damn shit. I just got caught up and slid a fighter. And they yeah, this your new spot right here. But got to prove and show my heart. Okay, yeah, I'll be here in the morning. So we working 2 shifts. I'm gonna work the day shift. Somebody else gonna work the night shift.
Raymond had that real charismatic personality that made
a motherfucker always wanted to show that he had heart. You know what I'm saying? Around him and all that. We was always on the respect tip. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't no young guys just with that old wild shit or whatever. And actually, we always tried not to use guns because it'll fuck a spot up. We had bats and golf clubs. They just, you know, if I whoop a motherfucker with a bat, it's some minor shit. If I get the popping around here, they swarming like bees, the hook everywhere. But so, you know, I pressed in and kept going. You know, fuck it. So what? I've been down a week on some bullshit I don't understand. I just know I get $12 for these motherfucking packs. You know what I'm saying? I pressed in and got on again. And this spot here, Martin, right there on the corner of Martindale and Elmhurst, the big foe come. The real big foe.
Who was the big foe?
Virgil Hollins, Big Red, McNamara.
Detroit Police 4 deep.
Yeah, 10 precinct. The ugly ass 10. Dirty motherfuckers. They at the door, but they can't fuck with this motherfucking flexible gate. So all us at the windows. I'm drunk as hell this night, man. It's bone, man. Matter of fact, I ain't even supposed to be in it. I'm off. But I'm hanging around because it's payday. God damn it, I need my money. So I'm still hanging around. Drunk than the motherfucker. It's Bone Man birthday. And we used to play this game. Behind the spot, we got 4 mattresses stacked up. Where we used to practice. Straight out the top porch. Jump on the mattresses. Indian roll. Get up and run it. Ready for them hoes. But lo and behold, when they come, I've been playing all night, hitting the window. Off the hook. Motherfuckers, quit playing, B, quit playing. When it's for real, it's the real motherfucker low diggity out there. Motherfuckers don't move. B been playing, fuck him. I say, nigga, it's the hook. So the light keep hitting the windows. It's off the hook. Everybody scattering, you know. I'm hanging out the window. And I jump. When I jump, hit the ground, I crack my ankle so motherfucking hard, my forehead hit the ground. But I get up running anyway with an ankle this motherfucking big. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers cross the street where the crew used to hang. They like, don't shoot them, they little boys. Because they freeze, I shoot. And everybody get away on them bitches. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was, man. So after that, man, and how they was hitting our spots from being behind that door with their gate and shit, we went to off the hip. Off the hip rolling, have a stash in the alley, a window ledge in the gutter, up under a car, or a motherfucker in the alley holding a stash in the garage, in the street motherfuckers, or out on the street, watching the hook or whatever, and you got one motherfucker going to cars or hitting motherfuckers walking. That's off the hip rolling. You know what I'm saying? And we did that all over the west side.
At this point, it's what year? 78?
This is still 78.
How much money you think's being made all together?
Now we getting thousands. And the payroll is coming in, but we still ain't getting but $100 a week.
Were you working for Wayne?
I'm working for Raymond. So, like I say, when I fucked my ankle up, it was payday. It took them motherfuckers, it took Raymond now 2 weeks to come bring me my motherfucking money. I'm mad in the motherfucker, man. I can't walk around there, my ankle fucked up. Wayne come over and we talk, and took me shopping, all kind of shit. B, I want you.
Did he pay you?
Well,
this Wayne.
This Wayne.
Okay.
Sliding in. I want you to get on with me. I said, shit, we on. Got me a fresh Army fatigue. We was shopping Berry Surplus up on Grand River. Straight Army green. You know what I'm saying? Head to toe, boots, everything. You know, this is what I like. This is what we do. And so we was out for maybe 2 months. Everybody back on. Raymond, so I'm sitting on Wayne Seville, and yeah, B, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I said, shit, I'm gonna get with Wayne. See, we was gonna make you lieutenant. This is the kind of games they used to play, right? So I'm like, shit, I'm still with Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Cause like God,
you left Raymond's crew and went with Wayne.
Yeah, just on that tip there that they didn't pay me on time. Were
they really together or no?
At one time, everybody was together. Just like, look at this here. Martindale Cascade, them home base for YBI. Incorporated Martindale. Cascade, Young Boy Killers. That would be Chuck Lindsay down. Young Earl, James Earl.
James Earl Buck.
Yeah.
What was he like?
I can't understand James. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with him from little kids. But James always felt like he had to prove himself, or always some gunplay or some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I think he's serving 2 natural lives right now. You know what I'm saying?
From 84.
Yeah. And just like at one time, man, it came about where it was a separation. That's how the killers came about. That's around the time when the white dope came along. That shit out of New York. That real shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be talking about, yeah, man, I got some dope, man, you can put a 1 on. Motherfucker, we was putting 80s on shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll take 1 quarter, Now we got 81 quarters. You know what I'm saying? We was putting an 80 on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got paid. If a nigga knew how to get his money, if a nigga had the heart to get out there, we had spots on Calvert and motherfucking 12th, motherfucking Highland Park that we tore in half. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of crew out of Highland Park once they seen our mentality. Prayer and Joy Road was our first spot. We took that bitch from Billy Peoples and Ricky Peoples down. Double XPM, that was their name. You know, everybody was stamping their packs. So it came a time we venturing out every motherfucking where.
But the east side.
Mac and Gray. Motherfucking Mac and B-Wick. We had tore that bitch up, but say like when we first was getting down, man, and we would hit a neighborhood, motherfuckers didn't actually know what the fuck we was doing. You know what I'm saying? Just some little bad motherfuckers over in the neighborhood till it just got out of hand. And they could see, damn, them motherfuckers getting money. And they ain't buying it. You know what I'm saying? But, man, actually, man, the game, man, something I see about it, man, a motherfucker get his season. And it wear out for you. You know what I'm saying?
What was YBI's real season? What years?
Back in the day, we had a thing called the 30-day roll. It might take 2 months before you get that 30-day roll. And we used to bag up, shut down.
Meaning when you get it hot for 30 days.
And get the fuck on. Because then they get on you. So they couldn't follow us. How can you track something that keep moving? You know what I'm saying? So, the 30-day roll, that's all it was about. And bag up.
What point does Butch enter the picture and what type of run-ins did you have with him?
Man, Butch come home, everybody loved him. Because he was like a big-ass kid. Then came home, he done been to Ionia Jacks. He got all these penitentiary stores. Everybody loved him, respect man. You know what I mean? And actually, he's living with us on 10 Mile and Addison with me, Wayne, and the whole motherfucking crew. Wayne got a house, man, with swimming pool in the back. We got Benzes in the driveway, whatever. You know, whatever. Everything what you would think. But all our neighbors is Jews, Chaldeans or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They like, damn, they stay in their motherfucking window. Wayne laid him out when he come home. You know what I mean? But I remember one day Butch dropping me and this other cat, Mark Jones off. God rest his soul.
On Highland.
Yeah, he dropping us off on Highland and Hamilton. We had the freak of the week back then. We was doing a 70,000 a day, one spot.
What spot was that?
Hamilton and Highland. We got the whole building. The building tore down now.
Damn, what was that, 1979?
That's 79. Freak of the week.
That's a lot of money, man.
You know what I'm saying? Mojo was on the radio. The mystery tune, the mystery tune. All the time the name is Knee Deep, but we thinking it's Freak of the Week. Bam, we stamped the pack stack. Boom. We got some dope taking a 90. A motherfucking 90. Killing them. Dig, okay, we had a great dope giveaway. We passing out cars all through the neighborhood, everywhere. Dwayne and Dexter, the great dope giveaway. Lo and behold, 9 o'clock in the morning, we passing out packs. This motherfucker Benaki and that's Central Narcotics. They hit us. You know what I'm saying? I got away. They catch Wayne brother, thinking he Wayne. Give him the case. They find the dope and everything. You know what I'm saying? But after that, from the dope we had gave away, might have had killed a few motherfuckers or whatever, and had OD'd off the blow. So we couldn't set up. No, wherever we set up on the west side, they would hit our spot within a couple of days. We go to Highland Park with it. That's how we get the spot on Hamilton and Highland. We had the whole building, like New Jack City, the Carter. We was doing the Carter back in 79, you know what I'm saying? We run the dough. If you don't live in this bitch, we ain't letting you in. You know what I mean? We ran the whole building. Highland Park police with they shady bitch ass, they sent a motherfucker at us. We want our cut. Oh, y'all ain't gonna be able to do this. We told them get the dick. And when we told them that, whew, they came like the motherfucking army every day. But we was on recon for they motherfucking ass. We got 10 apartments in this bitch. You'll never find none of us with no dope. All kind of bullshit and arrests or whatever, you know. But shit, we rolled that motherfucker. We rode that bitch in army suits every day.
Now what year did you get in? Tell us about your case, your personal case, how you got in trouble, how you left the scene, and what it was like when you came back.
I had caught numerous dope cases, but as far as me being a young cat back then, and the courts wasn't ready for a young cat with a dope case. You know what I'm saying? And he don't use, so they, okay, don't you come back up in here. Boom, case dismissed. Many a cases, you know what I mean? And then it got to a point, they came out with some new laws and or whatever they came out with. Young going to jail getting caught with bundles, you know what I'm saying? And they was up on us, you know what I'm saying? Mayor Young had appointed a gang squad just for us. Pony Down. Well, at the time, that's the only other motherfucking name I could think of that actually doing something.
You ever have any run-ins with Pony Down?
As far as our crew, from WW and us on down, I was the next thing under Wayne. As far as the lieutenant, whatever. There's no other. You know what I mean? But
Was Pony Down in the same areas or they were somewhere else?
they all Finkel. They was some Finkel boys, but they used to get out everywhere. Actually, they growed up over here, but they had moved to Finkel. But we didn't have no beef with them, but Butch them, they had straight up beef with them. You know, this is at a time all us was different crews. Here go Wayne crew, here go Raymond crew, Butch crew. Killers gone. Back in 78, the Killers had an incident up on Dexter, whereas motherfuckers got killed in this apartment building, you know, and over a couple packs. You know what I'm saying? It was just on disrespect tip, and this how we come. With the baseball bats, couple heaters, golf. So the Killers was gone. Most of them locked up. And shit, some of them just couldn't get their grip back on and didn't want to fuck with YBI no more, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the game had went to a new level, man. Just like even with the beef with the Killers, incorporated against the Killers, I never took part in none of that. Because most of them was my friends also. You know what I'm saying?
So YBI really was not together, but for a brief time. It broke. It was Butch's crew, Wayne's crew, Raymond's crew. What happened what year did you catch the case for shooting that guy?
81. 81, I had a guy on Cascade, man, and he was testifying on me, you know what I mean? But 80, okay, we had ventured off. We went to Boston, Massachusetts. We had got money up there, you know what I'm saying? I stayed up there for a little while, but when I came back, I fuck around, got caught. You know what I'm saying? We had Benzes, we had Jags, we had Jeep, whatever you could name, we was riding them on this bitch. Cascade, we had came up with some dope from a motherfucker, some strange ass shit that was orange. We was paying $50 a quarter. That's the only way he would sell it, by the quarter. So we would buy like, give us 2,000 them quarters. You know what I'm saying? And we was selling the shit $5 a pack. We the first motherfuckers to come out with $5 packs of mixed jab. We was killing them. Uno all day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
That was the brand name Uno?
Yep. Butch them had the Bomb, Hoochie Khan, and Raymond them had Rolls Royce. Bone Man had so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? It was other blows like whatchamacallit, shit. So many blows back then. You know what I mean? But we had spots all over this bitch. We was Pontiac, Southwest, downtown, Hamtramck, North End a bad motherfucker. Man, we was everywhere. You name it, we was pushing packs. And you know, the game had just went to another level, man. Everybody was getting their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And some motherfuckers could not compete. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't Butch them.
Was people getting pushed out of the spots by violence or just best blow wins? Or
a law in the game is best blow win. That's that downtown shit. They don't give a fuck what you doing. If you can get down there and hold your own and your blow tight, do your thing, young man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So now, how much time did you do that initial time?
Shit. I done did almost 8 years.
No, that very first.
First bit, I did 2 years on 4 to 10.
So you came home in 83?
Yeah.
That's when the big, okay, so
I came home in 86.
Oh, 83.
I went to jail March 83.
Oh, so you went right before the indictment came.
Yeah.
So take us to 1983, Wayne's, or 82.
Wayne got killed.
Tell us about that.
Right before 83. If Wayne hadn't got killed, we possibly would have got indicted because they was invested us, doing some investigation on us.
So Wayne's crew wasn't part of the indictment?
No, because we were separate crews.
Tell us about the day Wayne got killed. That was you and him, brother. That was your guy, right?
Yeah, that was my guy. Like, spot on Hogarth and Lawton. There's numerous bags up there. We got Uno, Hocus Pocus, Ooh La La. We got about 4 blows, but it's the same dope. Put it all through the neighborhood and other spots. So, you know, other cats got their thing down. Wayne like bust more spots. I go up on Hogarth and Lawton, lead the crew up there. Some niggas run them off. Run them off again, shooting at them. I come up there blasting. And that night Wayne come in town. Me and Wayne ride up there in my Volvo. We get out the car and we holler at this cat. Damn, what's up, man? What dude say, actually I almost say no names with all this here.
Yeah.
What's done is done. You know what I'm saying? B ain't never been no snitch about shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't gotta use no specific.
You know what I'm saying? So, did you talk to such and such? He like, Wayne like, I ain't gotta talk to no motherfucking body about putting my shit down. You know what I'm saying? Nigga laughing in the window, whatever. Okay. I'll be up here tomorrow. Lo and behold, 8 in the morning, we're on the corner of Cascade in Boston, loading up cars. Me and Wayne in my Volvo with the dope. It's 2 Jeeps riding with us. We ain't even bring no heaters. We coming to roll. This is what we do. We ain't about the violence, man. We is all about the money. Get the money, get the money. And we on Dexter and Joy Road. I'm driving. A traffic cop that know me. He know I'm out on bond for shooting the dude. He know I ain't got no license. Bitch flagged me. Shh, come on. Straight in the car. Here, throw them the keys. They going up there to Hogarth and Lawton. But when he flagged us, Jeep on the side of us, Wayne throw the dope in the Jeep. The Jeep hit the corner. So, you know, when they searched the car, wasn't nothing there. So, I'm at the 10th precinct, Wayne and all them up there, waiting to pay my bond after my prints clear. The motherfuckers, they bring 2 dope fiends in there. They in the cell next to me. So, they kicking it. Damn, man, them niggas blow WW head off. Straight up, man. Did you see that shit? Yeah, man, I ain't saying shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm spellbound. Only stayed 2 blocks from the 10th precinct on Yosemite and Elmhurst. I get home, my mama standing in the door crying. And I'm like, Ma, you all right? I'm all right. I gotta go though, Ma. No. You know what I'm saying? You know, I said, yeah. It just ain't really hit me. When I get over to Cascade, everybody standing around, and they just looking at me. I'm like, you know, tears fall. You know what I'm saying? I love that brother, man. I miss him. He didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Wayne got killed over straight up jealousy. Ain't owed nobody. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't stepping on no toes. It was 4, 5 bags up there. Motherfucker had fear of a black planet rolling. You know what I'm saying? Public enemy like a motherfucker. That's all we did. We wasn't about the violence unless you trying to hurt us. You know what I mean? And shit, man.
So when you got out of prison in '86, everyone was in. Raymond was dead at this point.
Raymond was dead. Raymond was a good dude also, man. I can't say nothing bad about Baby Ray. But Butch had basically everything in control. A lot of motherfuckers used to roll with me and Wayne us. They with Butch, and niggas was with Raymond. They with Butch. You know what I'm saying?
Butch took the whole thing off.
Yeah.
But by the
like
time
he always said.
He's locked up.
But let me go back to the time when Butch dropping me and Mark off with 300 bundles going to Highland Park. Young B and Mark. I know y'all with Wayne, man, but I want to spit something at y'all. I'm gonna take this motherfucking city over. I need y'all to get down with me. But I tell Butch, I say, dig, man, I gotta wait on Wayne. I need my money from Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I'ma respect that. Keep that between us. I never said nothing about it. But just like, say, in 82, Wayne just had gave everything to me. Wayne trying to step out of the game. Wayne had changed his mannerism of dress, speech, wearing this goddamn Jerry curl shit. I ain't understanding, but he's getting into a whole new crowd of people. You know what I'm saying? He's square with that clean dollar. You know what I'm saying? Filtering his money.